everybody. We're going to the Fandom Flux.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are words in that somewhere.
Yeah, and I'm sure I didn't just blow out the levels because that doesn't look like a bad waveform at all. So, this is the podcast. What's up? How's it going? We missed last week because I forget why, but we did. It happened. It sucked, but we're here now for this week and maybe next week, and then probably not for the next 2 weeks because the recording days are like literally smack dab on top of the biggest holiday days of the year.
Yay.
So yeah. I'm Casey. Sup? And we got Kenchi.
Hi, I'm Kenchi618, and I am Father Winter.
I feel like stealing my shtick, my dude.
Did you say this at some point, like last year or something?
It is not unheard of for people to make Jack Frost jokes in my direction. Like, that's a pretty common thing for obvious reasons.
Sorry.
Yeah, whatever. Bite my style. See what it gets you.
Sorry for multiple reasons.
Zero is here.
Hi, I'm Zero, and I'm Father Christmas.
You're not.
Okay, guys, you got to stop stealing my shtick. That's
if
not.
Either one of you are Father Christmas, then where's my present, bitch?
It's in the mail.
Where's my Christmas goose?
It's also
Your present is to be present on a wonderful series of shows.
Your present and Christmas goose were stolen by the UPS guy.
That's probably not that unheard of because I still don't have my goddamn collapsible staff. Where is my staff?
UPS guy liked it so much he kept it for himself.
Wait, how would he know what's in it?
It's a staff.
You're a staff.
It's probably just like in a big pole package, so it's probably like
it's like the size of a like.
Maybe he thought it was a poster.
It's the size of a keychain.
Maybe he's just like, today I'm going to bring home all the Christmas presents for my family, so I'm going to steal from the mail.
Like, it could fit in my pocket. Why the hell would anyone know what it is? You can't know what it is.
That's going to be a crappy staff. It's going to be flimsy as fuck.
I don't need it to be very effective. I just need it to be able to do what it does.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not practicing with it.
I've been up for about 19 hours, so Kenchi knows what's up. Kenchi's been working hard. How you doing, Kenchi?
Bad.
Yeah.
So, it snowed around here over the weekend, which resulted in things happening. First of all, I didn't get to wrestle because they were like, yeah, you need to cancel that because you're coming in Saturday night to wait on this storm. So I did that. Very pissed about it. I had to stay there for 12 hours. At least it was longer than 12 hours because we had to do a 7-hour show.
Oh boy.
Telling people it was snowing.
I'm sorry.
I am too. Being sorry will not prevent this from happening again. You want to know why? Because they keep giving me more absurd tasks, and I keep proving I can do it. So it's going to become the normal next time that situation happens. Because I don't fail. I contemplated to myself, should I sabotage this? Because it's the only way it's going to stop. But I couldn't do that. The other people were relying on, it's other people. And then I had to do it the next day, which was Monday.
I hate Mondays.
So I had to fight through the snow because I refused. They were like, hey, we got a hotel for you. And I was like, I will die in the snow before I stay here another second. I don't care how I have to get back. So I went home and slept for like 4 hours, and then I came back to do it again. And it's roughly the same, It was a 5.5 hour show this time. And I was happy. And I was like, wait, why are you happy? You shouldn't be happy. You're still doing a 5.5 hour show. It's just that it wasn't 7 hours.
Yeah.
The little things. That's
No, I immediately put a stop to that. Like, stop being happy about this.
Yeah.
Don't let them train you.
Mm.
So finish that, and we're about a day outside of that. I have nothing left. So they get what they get for the rest of the week.
Yeah, it seems fair to me.
Speaking of wrestling, by the way, I went off that track to talk about my job. The match that I had last is in the Discord called Ken Gets His Ass Beat. So
Cool.
that's in there. It's a tag team match. It's me and my partner versus another dude and a dude dressed in a Santa onesie.
You know? Sure. Wrestling's fun.
I'm not going to tell you who wins.
Don't spoil the surprise now.
But yeah.
Our Discord is pretty great. I like our comments on those.
Did you just read the Santa comments or the Christmas comments?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll bet you did.
Why didn't I get alerted about those? That's strange. I didn't get any alert for you posting these. Oh well.
I did it at like the morning or something. I don't remember. But yeah, that's up there if you want to watch it. Wrestling match with Kenshi 618 and a dude in Santa outfit. It was a thing.
It's the closest thing you're ever gonna get to me fighting Kenshi.
Not really, because the dude in the Santa outfit was black.
It's still the closest thing you're ever gonna get to me fighting Kenshi.
So by that logic, it implies that you wear Santa onesie regularly enough to make it a thing.
You don't know my life.
I don't know your life. For all I know, you could be sitting in one right now. You don't know. No one knows.
All along, it turned out that after Tim Allen lost his job,
yeah, I was about to go there.
It turned out to be Casey to be the next Santa.
Tim Allen's been grooming Casey, the Santa Claus, for all these years.
Please don't talk about grooming after the anime we just did. I made a comment and I regretted it afterwards.
Yeah, you better.
Yeah.
That word is tainted for the rest of the week.
Yep.
So aside from that, what else have I done? Not a whole lot, honestly. Yeah, most of the things I do because I work so much, it's piled in my weekend, and I didn't have a weekend, so I didn't really do anything this week. Sorry, guys.
I had one the week before because this, like I say, 2 weeks. But yeah, that was probably the rest there.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to share something with you guys, and I want your opinion on this.
Oh, God.
I'll post this right here.
Oh, God.
So this is the trailer for the new Sonic the Hedgehog movie. Or the poster, rather.
Oh, no.
From the creators of the producer, rather, not the creators, the producer of the Fast and the Furious.
Because when I want to make a Sonic movie, I get the guy from Fast and Furious.
This is the Sonic poster. Look it up if you have the internet close to you, which you presumably do. Look at those thighs.
I mean, he runs.
And those calves.
I have a feeling that it's going to be like some ungodly humanoid version of Sonic.
Well, according to an interview, Sega wasn't entirely happy with their decision about the eye. And they wanted to be more realistic so it could fit in.
I have a feeling the eyes will be the tip of the iceberg here. He looks like a fucking football player in a Sonic outfit.
Yeah, I know. Oh.
Now, hold on. I'm looking at this. There needs to be a distinction here. Is it the producer from Fast and the Furious or The Fast and the Furious? Because those are two different films.
The Fast and the Furious.
Okay. Because that's an important distinction to make.
Yep.
Now,
That's coming out next year.
What did you need our opinion on?
Just this. Just what do you think of this nice Sonic design right here? And it's going to haunt my dreams. And I don't
By
even, it's
any logic, he should not look furry.
But he does.
you see,
At least his hair does.
Detective Pikachu kind of pulled off a somewhat realistic look. In my opinion, I don't think this is going to work. I think this is going to be bad. This is going to be really bad.
Those are supposed to be quills.
Yes.
They're supposed to. They're like fingernail kind of material. They're not supposed to be furry at all.
The only reason Sonic doesn't have quills in his traditional media is because you tried drawing fucking quills on sprites.
Yeah. Oh.
So I can't wait to see that next year and laugh really hard. Because that's what I have to do at this point.
I mean, okay, if that's what you think.
But look, it's produced by the guy from the Fast and the Furious, so you're gonna have like lots of Sonic speed things. Which you know what? On second thought, maybe this is the guy who produced this movie.
Really? It took you that long to get there?
I didn't think about it. I was like, what does this have to do with going fast? Is that the correlation here? I had to think about it.
A whole new kind of speed.
God, that actually sounds like a tagline that would actually go towards.
Well, actually, the actual tagline is a whole new speed of hero.
That's stupid.
A terrible tagline. But I mean,
especially because he isn't new at all.
The Fast and the Furious. I mean, it's Sonic. He can really move, and he's got an attitude. So that tracks. Yeah, I totally buy it.
Sonic's runners look cheap.
Are they even shoes?
They don't look like the normal shoes that Sonic has. They look kind of crappy.
There's no ankle support in those shoes whatsoever. It's gonna tear your Achilles.
Does a hedgehog have? Let's not. Let's fucking not.
Remember the ducks.
Don't go there, Casey. I knew where you were gonna go. But
wasn't there an episode of True Facts about fucking hedgehogs? I'm sure there was.
No, but Google machine.
No.
Continue talking.
Okay, so I saw that recently, and I thought
There is.
And I thought I would surprise you all with a little look at that because it's been haunting me, and where my future thoughts are going. So, Video Game Awards happened last week.
Yay! That was a good show. I only caught the last half of it, but it was a good show.
Obsidian is making a better Fallout game.
So it seems.
Outer Worlds, which looks like, hey, guess what? We made a good engine for this game, and all the characters are very expressive, and this game looks really good, and it's written by the people who made the good Fallout games.
Yeah, it's like Fallout the Lands is what it looks like.
Meanwhile, Fallout 76 is currently burning. It's burning down.
I have been a defender of Bethesda for this entire thing until... I mean, a bad game is a bad game. It happens. And, okay, shitty collector's editions are shitty. That is not news to anyone, and it's really baffling that people are losing their shit over it all of a sudden.
They didn't put up the notice of contents may change, and so that's actual legal grounds that people can fight them on.
Sure. But again, collector's editions are collector's editions. This is not surprising that it's garbage. And 99.9% chance all the people that would have gotten those really nice, very durable, fashionable canvas bags would have probably just chucked them in a corner and left them. Because that's what happens with all collector's edition stuff. But then the whole, hey, we accidentally leaked all of the personal information, including names, addresses, and phone numbers of the people that left support tickets for our incredibly broken game that has had a lot of support tickets sent in for it. That's pretty much where the line was crossed from, okay, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, it's like that is actually really truly grounds for legal action.
Yeah. Like, I'm still not convinced any of this was malicious, except maybe, I mean, conspiracy theory wise, maybe it was deliberately self destructive for Fallout 76 because they did not want to make a game like this. But
I've heard that
yeah.
I've heard from some sources that the game was pushed out 6 months too early because they wanted to make the sales window. But it doesn't really build confidence in the fact that they're going to be using the same engine for Elder Scrolls 6.
Just fucking don't. Like, I get where the thought process is coming from, but that whole thing is just an entire garbage argument from top to bottom. And you will get developers corroborating that idea. It's a poorly informed opinion of how engines work. They constantly get built on top of themselves over and over.
I
Unreal
understand
became
that.
Unreal 2, Unreal 3, Unreal 4. It's still built on the same framework from the Unreal Engine way back in the fucking day. That's how engines work.
I understand that. The thing that they had said was not, we're going to be... The wording was kind of like, more like, we're not going to be improving the engine, we're going to be using the same one. And that was kind of what caught me, but... If it turns out that that's completely just wrong and they were always misunderstood, then fine. Because it's one thing, I know you improve the engine again and again. It's not a matter of needing to make a new one per se, but it's a matter of making sure that you don't have the same issues you did as with previous versions.
Yeah. I mean, what was said was they'd be making it would be Starfield and Elder Scrolls 6 would both be on the same engine, was what was said, yes?
Yes.
You could not make a space game with just the bare bones engine used for Skyrim and for Fallout 4.
Which was the concern, actually. And I was just like, maybe you shouldn't have said it like that then, if that was your intention, but...
it's often a thing that people with know-how will assume that other people will have, like, they'll think, oh, this is just obvious stuff that everyone should know. And no, turns out, fucking no, they don't. They have no fucking idea. So, I respect the incredible faith in humanity and people understanding what you're talking about, but it's not usually the case.
Clarity is usually better than anything else when it comes to these types of situations. Anyways,
a lot of these interviews come from like developers and not necessarily public-facing people, and they're just fucking doing their jobs.
So, Outer Worlds looks really good, and I'm really excited for that. There's the whole line, you just keep being you after you shoot the guy.
That was pretty
yay.
Good. You didn't have to shoot either of them, right?
Well, that's okay. You just keep being you. Finger gun. And also, Joker from Persona 5 is the first DLC character for Smash.
Yeah, I heard about that as well.
I am excited because I get to actually... I want to see how they use a Persona in that moveset.
Probably just use Arsene.
Yeah, but like I think they're probably going to use Arsene, but I want to see how they use, like... I really want to see the moveset. That's basically it.
Yeah. There are characters that do have like the multiple presences, let's say, on one fighter kind of thing. They have the Ice Climbers, they have Pikmin, and what's his name? I forget what his name. But he's really fucking annoying in the story mode.
Yeah, but I think like Arsene's gonna be summoned and then unsummoned and things like that.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, it might be like a temporary ice climbers type thing where you can summon him and he'll just be there for a little while. But if he takes a kicking, then he'll just go away and you'll be fucked for a
Kind
little
of like
bit.
a Rosalina and Lunima type situation, maybe.
I guess I haven't actually fought against the character yet.
Um,
But yeah, I bought the DLC pass as soon as I fucking saw that.
Yeah. It's just, okay,
I-
you got it. Take my money.
Yeah, I had been playing the game for like 3 hours by the time I was like, oh hey, I wonder what the Discord's doing, and they're all watching the Game Awards. Okay, I'll watch the Game Awards with them. Joker's DLC. All right, back to the Wii U and just immediately load on the fucking shop so I can buy it.
The Switch, yeah. And
Yep.
we get Persona music in Smash and a Persona stage.
Yep.
Ah, so good.
Okay, that was a noise. Thank you for
I'm
that.
so happy. I'm so happy.
Sounds like more than happiness.
You give yourself a happy all you want. It's fine. Do you.
But like my brother, his most wanted newcomer was Joker from Persona 5, and I kept telling him that's never gonna happen. And then it happened. And I'm like, okay, yeah, no. There's gonna be an amiibo and everything. Let's go. All in. Yeah. And Smash itself has been pretty fun. I've been really liking the classic mode.
Okay. Let's speculate. 4 more.
I don't care.
know. I don't know. You know how Joker got in? Because, hey, guess what? Persona Q2 is on a Nintendo system. Joker is technically on a Nintendo system.
Yeah, that's really wishy. I don't think they actually care at this point if they can get a
Well,
character.
they
like
got
that.
Cloud in, and Cloud was in Theaterism.
Like I say, I don't think they actually care.
I don't know. I don't know.
Sora.
Sora has been the one I've been hearing the most.
Solaire.
Interesting. Interesting.
I could see
2 more.
Solaire very easily. He's got very special attack kind of abilities. I could see like lightning, whatever it's called.
I guess
See
the
it.
problem with Sora, from what I see, is the whole Disney association. Because that's just a mess of rights. Whereas at least with Atlas, they've been working with Nintendo for a long time.
I mean, they're a Sega subsidiary at this point, so yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think whether there are any Disney adjacent characters already. I mean, they have Cloud, and they very specifically have the outfit, him wearing the outfit that he wears during Kingdom Hearts, but that's probably a stretch.
Because the pattern I'm noticing is Sega has 2 characters now in Sonic and Joker.
And Bayonetta.
Bayo 1 is Bayo's in a weird
They own the
spot.
rights. Sega own the rights.
For Bayo 1 and
No, they own the rights.
the IP, yeah. It's also platinum. It's and then you have Capcom, and they got
Ryu and Ken.
Ryu, Ken, and Mega Man.
Yep.
So technically, if we're going by that, there's 3 characters. Then you got Bandai Namco, and they got Pac-Man, and they could probably throw in another Namco character.
Shovel Knight.
He's an assist trophy, though.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh. I was thinking because the very first spirit you get is Spectre Knight, but oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, he's an assist trophy. But at the same time, they can break their own rules. Chrom is in Robin's Final Smash and is also a fighter.
Hmm. Who else?
So I think they literally don't care at this point. They're just like, we're just going to add them in. Let's just add in Kratos from God of War. Sure.
That'd be
I
a
don't know.
weird one. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't be against it. But fucking.
I know. I know everybody wants Banjo Kazooie.
That I could see.
and people want Gino from Super Mario RPG. I myself would like Gino, but I know that's pretty much never going to happen because Square has been stingy as all hell with this game. There's only two Final Fantasy songs in this game.
They've said they want it to be surprising, so I just like Nintendo characters, just in general, even if it's just like franchise properties that technically belong to someone else. I don't think so.
So yeah, I'm at a loss for guessing. Like Solaire is probably like I fine. I would take Solaire if it just came out of nowhere at this point. Because Casey, we can have a battle between Joker from Persona 5, Snake, Bayonetta, and Cloud.
So let's keep talking about the Game Awards before we gush about Smash for a while, because that's going to happen.
Okay. So, what else was... Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. Oh my gosh.
I did not see that part. What's the
Marvel
deal?
Ultimate Alliance 3, Switch exclusive, coming out next year.
Okay. I don't actually know anything about those games because they passed me by.
Make a team of superheroes go through this game.
Huh.
It's basically... Last one was like 10 years ago from when this one will be coming out. Because it came out in 2009. And the whole thing with Marvel Ultimate Alliance is you get your characters and you kind of go through these maps and you beat up the bad guys and everything, and you unlock characters from all throughout Marvel history, and even to the most obscure ones, as well as lots of other things. It's one of my favorite games. Is just like game series rather as the Ultimate Alliance, because I just have so many fond memories with it.
So it's kind of a Super Marvel Brothers kind of thing.
Well, it's you're going through maps and it's kind of a top-down more.
They don't fight each other. No, it's not a fighting game.
They don't fight each other except for when it's a boss fight. It's kind of more Diablo-ish.
It's beat 'em up-ish.
Yeah, it's beat 'em up-ish.
I wish there was a Marvel fighting game.
I mean, there was Marvel vs. Capcom.
It doesn't count.
But I am very much looking forward to that. I'm very excited for it. And also, Dragon Age was teased. I was PMing somebody, a friend of mine, who's just like, "Oh man, I'm crying. Dragon Age is back," and I'm like, but
yeah, I look forward to the next single-player MMO with no content and shitty writing.
Because they're not the same company they used to be, at all. I'm not so sure about a new Dragon Age.
It doesn't help that the teaser was focused around the least interesting character in Dragon Age third one. I've literally forgotten that. Inquisition, that was it.
Inquisition.
God, that game was forgettable. Right, yeah.
Like, I actually liked Inquisition a lot when it first came out. And then I immediately forgot about it afterwards. But it had its fair share of problems, but at least I was able to have some decent fun with it, and the gameplay loop was satisfying for me. So there's that, but at the same time,
most of the systems didn't work.
Yes, there was lots of glitches and bugs.
I don't even mean glitches and bugs. I mean the systems didn't make sense.
And they didn't make sense, yeah.
They gave you all of these crafting materials throughout the game, and by the end of it, you could maybe make one item that was maybe decent for your level.
I had fun with that. I had good crafting materials, and I made good stuff. I made a really good axe. It's a really good axe.
I cheated that game, and I still had to farm materials.
I'm just gonna sit over here with my good axe. Be happy. Though I would say, out of all of them, there haven't been anyone that like Dragon Age 1 was really good, but I had a few problems with the gameplay of it. Dragon Age 2 had better gameplay, but a few problems with everything else.
Not.
It was
I'd
more
argue
fun for me
that, to be
play.
honest. 2 was actually very good. Oh
It
no,
was more-
they reused areas. Okay, sure. It's not as big a deal as people made it out to be. The rest of it was very good.
It was less that. It was like, I guess, Dragon Age 2 is good. It's just, I miss the Origins system. I miss having more of a personalized character.
Yeah, I got that.
But even then, like, the return to having a create your own character in Inquisition, it was poorly done.
Yeah, I don't think anyone really missed. Like, I don't think anyone felt quite as hard done by the second game, forcing you into a specific role. After the third one, let you be whoever you want and have it completely not matter in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, exactly. So, hey, Dragon Age, we will see you and hope that you are not terrible.
Or we will not care because
Or we will not
BioWare
care.
have run out of chances at this point.
Also, at the Game Awards, freaking God of War got Game of the Year.
Yeah, it did.
I'm so happy. It's like Red Dead Redemption 2 was taking home all the awards, even though like I haven't played it yet, but I'm not sure that it has the best. What was it? It got like best soundtrack or something.
It got best soundtrack. It got best
Best score / music, best audio design,
best performance for
best
the
narrative,
main character.
and it got best narrative.
Yep. I don't think it deserved all those. Rockstar get a lot more credit than they probably do for their narratives.
Yeah, I was surprised Spider-Man didn't take home like anything.
That's the problem with tie-in games. I think you get a lot less credit because a lot of the work's already done.
Yeah, but freaking best indie
I'm
game.
glad Yuri Lowenthal got a nod for best performance in Spider-Man though, because that was a really good performance. Like
he did really good.
He's basically the young adult male white guy voice role at this point. But
yeah,
he's still a really good actor and can put in some good performances when you give him good
there were
direction.
some really good performances in Spider-Man. I don't know. I wish he got a bit more credit, but at the same time, he did good.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with just getting the nod. That's still an achievement in itself.
Best action adventure game, which they got a 4. And they got the best game direction, so they got 3 awards. Best role-playing game. I'm not so sure about this one. Monster Hunter World as the best RPG.
I don't remember any of the other. I mean, Deadfire came out this year, but it didn't make enough of a splash to win an award.
Yeah. I know Octopath Traveler came out, but nah. There were other ones on that list. I can't remember the list though, that were pretty good, but I don't think. Oh no, I just don't think role-playing game when I think Monster Hunter, even though it kind of fits into that.
It technically fits the number crunching style of role playing, but that's not actually what role playing is.
Yeah. Dragon Ball FighterZ got the best fighting game.
Yeah, it did.
So I'm happy about that.
Yeah. Dragon Ball Z. Well, Dragon Ball actually released a good game, so that's novel.
Celeste actually got 2 awards for best independent game and games for impact. So go play Celeste, everyone. It's really good. Also, it will make you hate everything because it's incredibly difficult. Best esports player was Sonic Fox, and I was happy about that. He came up in his whole fursuit and everything.
I fucking.
He
Okay.
came up in the fursuit.
Do I talk about that guy and his speech?
I actually didn't get to hear like his speech because I had to silence it because I was away. I had to go do something else.
Okay. He went on for a long time,
Hmm.
and when he was being told to, he was given the signal, like, wrap it up, just the wrapping motion. He was like, okay, so I'm black, gay, a furry. Pretty much all the things Republicans hate.
Okay.
A thing you probably don't want to do when you're giving an acceptance speech for an award is use that acceptance speech to insult like half of your country and call them racist homophobes sight unseen. Probably including some of the people that decided you should have that award.
Yeah.
That's probably not a good look.
Welcome to America, where right now everybody is at each other's throats.
Yeah. It's. Yeah. I mean, I can't blame him entirely for what he said, obviously. That would be ridiculous. He was being rushed, and he wanted to say something positive about how he got to where he is, and he was being accepted despite having things that some people weren't so, thrilled about. I get that, and he worded it poorly, and some of that probably goes on the current culture of everyone's at everyone else's throats, and that's just how it is, and that's almost the knee-jerk reaction is to just lash out at other people now, and that really sucks. Just wanted to get that off my chest because yeah, that irked me somewhat.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not even right wing. It's just a thing that is unfortunate about how things are nowadays.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to avoid politics a bit because, yeah, that was a bit of a dicey thing to say, but at the same time, he's standing. I think he is. Like I saw him on Twitter talking about conservatives coming at him, and he seemed to be standing by his stance or whatever. So
I mean,
he's
this is like second or
Anyways.
third hand knowledge of the guy, but apparently he has made such inflammatory statements before. Like I say, second or third hand knowledge, so take it with a grain of salt or pile of it. But he probably knows how to weather the backlash for this kind of thing.
Yeah. Aside from that, I've just been talking about the things that have been going on because freaking Smash Brothers. I've been playing that, and I almost have every character unlocked. I'm not rushing to unlock every character. I'm just enjoying the game and the classic mode and the unexpected bosses. I did not expect to get a unique boss in classic mode.
Was it the
it's
giant mech thing?
There's a giant mech thing?
There is a giant mech thing. You fight it in the spirits mode.
Oh, that thing? Galleon?
No. Like, it's literally a giant robot.
Oh, no. Oh, I haven't gone to that.
Oh. I guess there are no unique bosses then. Cool.
Because I was playing through classic mode as Link, and then I ended up fighting Ganon. Not Ganondorf, Ganon. I was like, oh, I'm so happy. Normally you just fight Master Hand or Master Hand and Crazy Hand, and then it's over. And that's classic mode.
And now I'm just kind of wondering what Joker's is going to be.
Like,
are they going to have Yaldabaoth appear at the end
are
of
they
his
going to have
run?
a unique boss? I hope they have a unique boss.
Let's fight a cup.
I feel... I don't know. I hope they have a unique boss, and I hope that freaking like
Oh shit! I just remember that Yaldabaoth had a whole thing where he had hands.
cut
Huge
off.
disembodied hands. That was a thing in that boss fight. Oh god.
Oh, there we go. Boom.
Yeah.
Done.
I want the cup.
It's just Master Hand and Crazy Hand, but there's like items that are just huge cups that do things or something.
The cup. Yeah, Smash has been taking up my entire weekend,
It's
pretty
good.
much.
It's a pretty fucking good game.
Only
found
for
that
you.
Okay, so I found that I actually really like Inkling is like my favorite right now. Because boy, am I getting some good stuff on Inkling. Inkling is just so fast and so responsive, and yeah, loving it. Inkling and Young Link have been pretty good to me so far. Zelda as well.
Yeah, okay. It's been bugging me for a while, and I don't want to look things up because I can't be bothered. I don't want to be that guy that just starts looking up all the. Oh, I need to find the move list. What the fuck does Moth's down B do?
It's a counter.
I thought as much.
Um,
I was going to play Moth because that seemed like okay. Moth is very similar to Lucina, and that's kind of who I want to main, because she's awesome.
Okay, so if you're gonna play Marth, there's a few things you need to know.
Hmm.
First of all, the tip of his sword is the strongest.
Yep, and that's different for Lucina, where it's just more evened out. But
Yes.
that's the whole thing. Is I hate counters. I'm not good at them and don't want to use them. So
I'm pretty good at counters, so that's why I like characters like Shulk, who has one of the best counters in the game.
yeah, I would prefer to have things that let me do things when I hit down and a button. I want to do a thing in that direction. I want to hit something in that direction. So I started playing Pac-Man because it was one of the characters I had unlocked, and I'm feeling Pac-Man right now. It's a pretty good character.
We should have some matches at some point, dude. I need to get your friend code.
Yeah. I like his neutral special, the thing where he just cycles through a bunch of fruits until it's just the key,
Yeah.
and they do different things depending on which one you stop it on. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. Just I've spent a lot of the spirits mode just chucking fucking keys at dudes. It's pretty.
I've spent most of the spirits mode being Inkling and just doing my freaking. I learned recently if you hold down B with Inkling, instead of just tossing the grenade up lightly, you can just throw it really fast at somebody. And I'm learning all sorts of fun tricks with these new characters, and I'm liking it a lot.
Yeah. That is
Going
pretty
to the
cool
cinema.
that, like, just playing the character, there is a bunch of stuff to learn about how they work just from playing it, and you can feel yourself get better with the character as you do that. That's really cool. Like, I like that there's depth to it, but it's depth that is kind of accessible in a way. Like, you look at Street Fighter or Tekken or whatever, yeah, there's depth, but it's still, you have to look in a fucking menu and just look down the list of combos to even understand half of what the fuck is going on. Whereas this is just, I pressed up B. Oh, that's fucking cool. Oh, if I do it again, I can do this instead. Oh, that's so awesome. Alright, cool. And that's just in your repertoire then.
Yeah, or this grab can be followed up by this, and now that I practice, I can actually do that.
Yeah.
Frickin', I've been enjoying playing Mario as well, just because I love getting that forward aerial, the meteor smash down on people. Because if you land the forward aerial in Mario, you know, when somebody's in the right position, you just send them straight down. And that's the same thing with other meteor smashes. And I think Inkling might have a meteor smash, but I'm not sure because I haven't been able to really land a consistent meteor smash.
You know, it's nice that I get it, finally. Just, like, every time a Smash comes out and people won't shut the fuck up about it. Yeah, I get it.
It's fun, and it's something that everybody can enjoy.
And now I have the song stuck in my head again.
Have you gone through and adjusted the musical selection for every single stage yet?
No, I have not. I have not gone that. Well, I'm still playing Spirits mode, so I'm just letting it do whatever it's doing.
There's 100 stages, and over 100 stages, actually. And they all have their music. And if you want to hear certain music on a stage, you have to go through the setting, because some songs are set to never play.
Oh,
God. Go in,
you know what?
into the music.
I just remembered the worst part of the Spirits mode that I did recently.
What?
You know that stage where I think it's Captain Falcon's stage, where it's just like the planes or something is driving through. Yeah, and you can fall off them. There's a Spirits level where it's that, but every now and again it will flip it, but the directions won't flip.
So you get the screen flip immunity spirit.
Yeah, I didn't.
Like every BS challenge in spirits can be handled by getting another spirit that can counter it.
Yeah, they're kind of a pain in the ass if you don't have those.
Well, you just go backtrack and you go do something else until you can get a spirit that does that.
I hate leaving things behind though. Just like on the map, I can't just have, hey, there's this entire completely open area except for this one dude. He's right here, but he's just gonna fucking sit there until you deal with him. Yeah, I hate that shit.
It sounds like the cause of your pain is yourself.
Cause of my pain is fucking game design.
You can. There's literally a spirit that just makes it so that doesn't happen. That you can get. There's multiple spirits that do that. It's not just one.
I have yet to find one that can undo the fog thing.
Well,
which is terrible.
I found that one pretty easily though, so I can't remember where though.
Just a level where you have to fight completely blind. That's great. I love it so much. That's not a pain in the ass in a level with multiple holes in it. Yeah. So, bottom line, Smash is fun, if frustrating on occasion. Also, I shouldn't have set it to hard difficulty. That may have
You
been
set
my
to hard
B.
difficulty.
That may have been my B, yes.
But you never played a Smash before.
I'm doing fine. I'm like a third of the way through it, probably. I don't actually know. Like, that map is big, but like a third of it is visible, so...
I've played every single Smash, and I set to normal just so I could, get some practice in and get back to being good.
Well, I'm avoiding learning bad habits, because... Yeah, I don't fucking know.
Who are you actually going to play where bad habits will matter?
Zero.
Anyone else?
You?
I don't have a Switch.
Oh, that's a shame.
But I got a wireless GameCube controller made to use with the Switch specifically for this game, and I also have the wired GameCube controllers as well. I've just got a bunch of controllers now. Everywhere.
Oh, I'll tell you what. The fucking achievement system in that game is fucking great.
Mm-hmm.
Where it like unlocks things for you, where it like gives you resources and spirits and shit, but also it's just basically a wallpaper of a screenshot from the game that's, intended to show something very specific.
Yeah.
Like fucking two Marios in builders outfits trying to fix up Bowser Jr.'s little copter thingy.
Yeah.
It's all kinds of cute shit like that, and I love it. There's fucking hundreds of them, and they're brilliant.
I love the challenges that they throw in. It's just like, hey, do this, and boom, you get a little thing, and you also get this reward.
Rosalina
be,
doing a sweet fucking backflip over a laser blast. It's awesome.
It's nice to know that I have Casey playing Smash.
Yeah.
It's so fun. I'm really looking forward to finally unlocking the full roster. Also, Simon Belmont is really good.
Yeah, I'm told the Belmonts and fucking Isabel are broken as shit.
I wouldn't say broken because he has his problems, definitely, but he's pretty good. I haven't really played Isabel, but I have her unlocked.
The fishing rod move, I understand, is the big problem because it's basically a very distant grapple.
Get over here.
Yeah, that kind of thing. Can just fucking chuck you off cliffs quite easily. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. Anything?
I mean, D&D has still been happening. We're in the Star Wars arc because we have a Jedi in our party.
Cool.
And he had to go through his trials to get his mastery and get his lightsaber, which is his vestige. And he had to go against and escape a Sarlacc pit. And that was fun. And he had to basically do a recreation of episode 3 where he had to fight against his dark side. Because he made his characters like, my character's like Anakin, but what if good? And I'm like, okay, well here, I fight Anakin. There you go. And the solution was like all Persona things. It's just turned into a Persona thing. It's like, don't fight because you can't win this fight. You gotta accept your dark side and everything, and get your lightsaber. And his lightsaber is called New Hope, and has a bunch of special abilities. And he's really happy about that.
Wait. So you're telling me to get his sword good and long, he had to thrust himself inside of the sand vagina? Is that what you're saying?
He had to escape that, and then as he was escaping it, he looked back and he saw Boba Fett fly out, but then get killed by it.
No one can escape the sand vagina.
He managed to avoid falling into it, so that was good. Although there were lots of opportunities for him to fail, he just got a, like over 20 on every single like acrobatics check to get out of there. So, good on him. Yeah, it was a whole skill challenge. And then the first test was Trial of Insight, in which I had him basically have to figure out a lie that was being told. And I made him like, it's like, here's this math problem, but the math problem is a lie. Yeah, lots of fun. D&D is fun. So that's basically my week, I guess.
So, mine. Did I talk about Darksiders 3? I think I did before.
I haven't heard you talk about Darksiders 3, I think. Maybe you did. I don't know.
Pretty good. Not, gonna blow the doors down or anything, but it's pretty good. Which is about right for Darksiders. As a series, it's pretty good. Just Cause 4, you explode stuff a lot. It's very pretty explosions, which, again, is pretty much what you want. And it gives you tools to do stupider and stupider shit. Like, I took one of those gigantic fuel tanks that are spherical, took out all of its supports, so it was just sort of sitting there free, just rolling around. Then I strapped a bunch of balloons to it, so it lifted up into the air, and then I put rockets on the side of it, so that I could steer it as my own mobile Death Star that would float around, that I could drop at a moment's notice on the unsuspecting peoples below.
Yay!
So that was pretty cool. Just like that was a thing I could do. Just because. No, I'm not doing the pun. So, I like that game. Both of those are series that get a bit too much shit for my liking. So, just want to shout out to actually, hey, we made good games, and we're not actually trying to fuck you and bilk you out of more money with microtransactions like, say, incredibly over-the-top, expensive, budget-heavy games like a certain Western
Could you imagine
game.
if the spirits in Smash were microtransactions?
I can.
Boy, that would suck.
Yeah. So, companies that aren't trying to fuck you, you should probably give them credit for not trying to fuck you. It's sad that that's where we are as a people, but, restraint is to be commended, I guess. So maybe cut them a little slack in your review scores if you're not going to give the people that are trying to fuck the customer base any shit. Maybe give the people that aren't trying to do that a little more credit and stop shitting on them for just making a complete fucking game. That's all I'm saying. So, aside from those games, Smash. I think we pretty much talked Smash to death, though.
Yeah, I bought the online just for Smash.
Yeah, that's looking like a thing I might end up doing.
Because and also the online, when I first played it on like day 1 or 2, it sucked really badly. So I hope they're fixing it.
I mean, what were you expecting?
There were 2, I did like 3 matches. One was unplayable. Another one was just kind of a little bit laggy. The third one was perfectly fine. So it's very hit and miss.
It was launch weekend for one of the biggest games of the year.
I'll have to check in later and see how it is, because it's probably better right
now. Yeah. It's gonna be shit again at Christmas, but it's probably gonna quiet down for a while. I'm trying to think whether there's anything else. Trying to get Christmas shit sorted, but no one actually knows what they want for Christmas or is willing to tell me, because that's how Christmas works.
Just take like $20, go to Target or whatever store that's nearby, and just buy a bunch of random stuff. There you go.
Here's the thing. I tend to put in effort when I'm buying gifts.
I know.
So
I do
people
so
now
as well.
expect
It's
effort
just
when I'm buying gifts.
when I don't know what I'm going to get somebody, I get them like a grab bag of cheap stuff that I think they would like sometimes. As an occasional thing. Other times I'll, do something crazy like buy my brother a metal recreation of the Halo energy sword. But, sometimes no.
Oh, one last thing about technically Smash, but also the Game Awards. I have spent the past couple of days just watching streamers react to the Joker reveal.
Welcome to the cycle.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Just watching people just freak out, or not know what's going on, depending on who it is.
Oh, it's just Persona. Smash? What?
Or it's just Persona. What does that cross symbol mean? Yeah, that one was a thing.
I haven't seen that one yet, but that one hurts.
Yeah, best comment I've seen on it was what was it? Joker and Robin got into Smash before Batman. It's pretty fucking good. Yeah, that's pretty much my week though. I've seen another game that I want to play, and that sucks because it's a full price game. It's Yakuza 6 because it looks good. But I have so many games to play that would be stupid for me to buy another one right now. Not to mention Kingdom Hearts 3 coming out next month, so, I'll hold off and be responsible. That's pretty much my week, though. It's video games.
Yeah, video games and lots of Smash Brothers.
Yeah. I guess, like I said before, it's nice to have time to do things for me.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Because my classes just ended, so I'm not going to be in school anymore.
You done?
I will be hopefully going back in the next fall for the teaching credential program, but I'm going to be trying to get work as a substitute teacher and other things until then.
Cool.
I mean, I'm around a bit less, but I will be having a degree.
Oh, sad face.
Yep.
Sad face. Oh well. So recommendations?
Recommendations. I've been in like a manga reading mood. Reading a lot of fan fictions lately. I probably will go back and read some more later, but trying to think. What if I Casey, do you have any recommendations?
Nope.
Nope, none at all.
By the way, you should also probably pull up the Patreon thing. Kenshi, do you have any recommendations to
You know better.
maybe,
Alright.
but maybe I'm just vamping so that Zero can pull up the Patreon.
We didn't read off the Patreon thing before, did we?
Well,
This is technically the first week of December that we've actually done a podcast, so no.
Okay. I will get that right to you.
Yeah, I didn't have a life this week.
That's fair point.
Okay, so for the month of November, Ethan F donated $10. Thank you very much, Ethan F. Troper 37 donated $5. War by Fresh donated $1. Greek Guy donated $1. Bomber BCM donated $1. Our Max Dole donated $1. Alexis donated $3.50. The Crossbearing donated $10. And Ex Nativo, aka Minty, donated $7.
Woo!
And
I tried to put a little Australian accent on that one. I don't know whether it came through.
I can't do it. Not right now. I will just embarrass myself.
Mate.
So. You want to do an Australian accent, Casey?
No.
Exactly. So thank you all for donating. Really, it's just very nice of you. And this will help us with financial things. Yay. Gosh darn it. When will frickin' Honey Pop 2 come out so I can do that with Kenshi?
I don't know.
It's never coming out.
Darn it. Yeah. That's. I think that's it for all the donations and whatnot.
Cool.
I have a lot of free time right now.
Cool.
Yay.
I would like to finish the episode now so I can go to the bathroom.
Please.
But also
Please
so I can
finish
edit
it.
the episode and then sleep. So,
Please finish it now.
thanks for listening to the podcast, whatever number. If you want to get in contact, if you want to get in contact with us, you can do so through the YouTube channel, the comments, through Discord that's in the description. Please donate on Patreon, also in the description, if you feel so inclined. We would appreciate it. Once again, thanks for...
Bye.
Bye.